Welcome everyone. My name is Lauren. Thank you for tuning in to West Beach Yoga Online. This morning I'll be taking you through a 25-minute flow again. I've been getting some good feedback about the shorter flows. There's a nice little warm-up in here, and then some flow sequences, and then a couple energetic moves as well, and we'll end with a cool back bend. So with all that to say, let's get started. We're going to be starting in Hero Pose today. So that is basically sitting on your shins, knees bent, and you kind of wiggle your bum in between your heels. And if this is uncomfortable, it can feel really intense. If you have sensitive knees, just place a pillow right under the backs of your legs, and that'll ease up that feeling a little bit, hopefully. So just settle into that pose. Bring your hands together at heart center. Close down the eyes. I always find it important to take just a minute or so to settle into the space. We race around all day with thoughts and plans flying around in our head. So we're going to consciously push those thoughts away. Bring your awareness to your body. How's your body feeling? Any sore spots? How's your state of mind? Are you energized today, tired, scattered, focused? Just take note of that. Start to bring your awareness to your breath. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose, filling the lungs all the way up to the top as much as you can. And a nice long exhale out the nose, perhaps even longer than your inhale. Take a nice deep breath again, filling all the way up. Take in all that energy. From here, I'd like you to bring your hands behind your back, clasp them behind your back. Inhale, opening up through the chest. Bring your gaze up towards the ceiling. And then just gently lift your arms away from your body. So feeling a nice opening throughout the whole front of your body, opening up the heart. And just take some long cleansing breaths here. Inhale, on the exhale, start to fold forward. So bringing your body resting on the tops of your legs, and then just gently pull those arms away from your body again. And you can rest your forehead down on the ground or on a block, and just settle into whatever feels comfortable. Take one final breath here, and then gently come up. From here, we're going to roll forward, finding tabletop position. Hands into the shoulders, knees into the hips. Nice long spine, flat back, crown of the head reaching forward. Inhale, opening up. So lifting the crown of the head and the tailbone, letting your belly droop, spine arch for cow pose. Inhale, exhale, rounding the spine. So tucking your chin and your tailbone, really hugging your navel in towards your spine. Inhale to open. Exhale, round. So just keep moving here at your own pace with your breath. This sequence, this cat-cow, is almost as important. Actually, is as important as brushing your teeth every day. You should do it every day for the health of your spine. Even just when you're watching TV, just do a few rounds of cat-cow. Awesome. Taking one final round there. And coming back to your tabletop. From here, we're going to step the right foot back and then the left. So coming up onto the balls of the feet, finding high plank pose. Hands into the shoulders, you're going to press the mat away. So feeling your upper body round a little bit. You're going to really hug your core into your spine. So clear your throat, feel your core tighten, hold it there. Send the heels right back, engaging the thighs and the glutes. So this is how I want you to feel in this pose all the time. Those are your sort of 3 standard cues to check in on. From here, we're going to lower down into a forearm plank. Always an option to drop down to the knees. So leading with the left elbow, coming down onto your forearms. And then we're going to press back up to high plank, so grounding the left hand and then the right. Now we're going to alternate arms. So moving to the right elbow, lower down, press the right hand up, back up. So keep going here, alternating arms as you go. Try not to move your hips too much. So keeping the hips square to the bottom of the mat. Awesome. We'll do 2 more rounds here. So really warming up the body right away out of the gates. Breathing as you go. Awesome. Okay, coming forward onto the tippy toes. Slowly start to bend the elbows, keeping them tucked into the side body. Chaturanga down onto the belly. Woo. Feeling some heat. Lengthening the breath here. Reposition, we're going to prepare for Cobra. So hands coming under the shoulders, shoulder blades back and down, elbows tucked into the side body. Inhale, lift the head and the neck and the chest just a little bit. So we're warming up to our Cobra here. This is baby Cobra. You can float the hands a little if that feels better. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting up, maybe pressing the mat away a little bit more this time. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, full expression of Cobra, whatever that is for you. Exhale, lower. Awesome. Tuck the toes under. You're going to move your hands just a little bit lower, so alongside the rib cage. We're going to prepare to power press up to high plank. Inhale, exhale, push up. Nice. Finding that high plank pose again for a couple more breaths. Inhale, on the exhale, send the hips up and back, finding your downward facing dog. Fingers are spread wide, letting your head just dangle in between your arms, opening up the shoulders, and really lengthening through the spine. So send the hips back. So maybe pressing or bending the knees a little bit to lengthen the spine a little bit more. Maybe you're bending one knee then the other. That always helps me sort of settle into downward dog, especially the first one of my practice. I like to adjust my hands a little bit, so maybe bringing them a little bit wider. And then bend the knees a lot, look forward, and just walk or hop your feet to the top of the mat. We're going to pause in a fold here. And when you're ready, slowly coming up to stand, one vertebra at a time. Shoulder blades back and down. Let's take a few cleansing breaths in mountain pose. Crown of the head reaching forward. Feet are grounded into the mat. Knees slightly bent. Let's start to pair some movement with breath here. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale to half lift, crown of the head reaching forward. Spine is nice and long, pulling back with the hip creases. So feeling a nice stretch in the backs of the legs here. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale the arms all the way up. Palms meet at heart center. We're gonna add on a little bit. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold. Grounding the hands to the mat. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga down onto the belly. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees a lot, look forward, walk or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, palms meet at heart center. We're gonna add on again. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees a lot, coming into chair pose. Weight is in the heels here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands on the mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, turn and flatten the right foot. Exhale, step the left foot up in between the hands. Inhale up to warrior one. On your exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, turn and flatten the left foot. Exhale, right foot steps up. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 5 full breaths here. Bend the knees a lot, look forward, walk or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms forward, chair pose. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Palms meet at heart center. Awesome work. Take a little time here to practice our balance. Hands come to the hips. Let's shift our weight into the left leg. Slowly lift that right knee up. Press the knee to the side. Bring that right foot somewhere onto your left leg, above or below the kneecap. You can also rest your toes on the mat and kind of lift it to your ankle, lower. So sort of playing with your balance in a little more of a safe way down there. Really ground yourself here. So press foot into leg, leg into foot, creating some pressure. Inhale the arms up. Check in with your body. Feel some of the heat that you've generated. Keep your awareness in your breath. Don't let those thoughts creep in, not yet. And slowly release. Nice work. Give everything a little shake. And we'll bring it over to the right foot. Hands come to the hips. Slowly lifting that left knee up. Pressing it to the side. Placing that left foot wherever you're comfortable. Inhale the arms up. And maybe this time your gaze changes a little bit. So you can keep it down low on the ground, or you can bring it forward or bring it up. Maybe close down the eyes. Try that out for a breath or two. Yep. Taking one more full breath here. And relax, release. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Let's take a fold, but let's dangle here. So bending through the knees a little bit. Maybe grabbing onto opposite elbows. Let your upper body be heavy. Maybe swaying back and forth a little. Release the neck and the head, so nodding yes and no. If you're holding onto your elbows, releasing your hands down to the mat. And just looking at your feet, bring your feet close together, about a fist width apart. And we'll slowly start to bend the knees, so bringing the weight into the heels. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, finding your chair pose. So you should be able to wiggle your toes here. So really sitting back like you're sitting back in a chair. Rib cage is contained. And I like to keep my arms forward. I find if I bring them up, I create tension in the shoulders. So just play around with what feels comfortable there for you. Option to stay here, or shift the weight into your left leg and bring that right ankle on top of left knee. Flexing the right foot, maybe feeling a nice stretch here in your right glute. This is a one-legged chair pose. Lots of breath here. Core is turned on. From here, we're going to keep that left knee bent. Big step the right leg back, finding your high lunge. Tailbone is tucked, left knee over ankle. So sinking deep here. Slight bend in that back knee. Inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. Now open up the arms, stretching them out wide. Inhale, exhale, twisting left towards that bent knee. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist it left. Staying nice and low in your lunge. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the hands down to frame the foot. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Option to take a flow or downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here in your downward dog. Slowing the breath, perhaps. Bending the knees a lot, looking forward. Walk or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Again, bringing your gaze down to your feet, bring them nice and close together. Start to bend through the knees, weights in the heels. Inhale, sweep the arms up, chair pose. We just did this. So push yourself a little on this side, sinking a little deeper. Yes. If you never try, you'll never know. Don't stay safe. Push it a little bit. From here, option 2, shift your weight into that right knee. So you may have to come up a little bit, right leg, placing left ankle on right knee, and then sink a little deeper again. Flexing the left foot, sweep the arms up. Lots of breath here. Core is tight. Keeping that right knee bent. Step the left foot back. Inhale the arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Stretching out the arms. Bring a nice stretch to the front of the body. Inhale, exhale, twisting to the right towards that bent knee. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. Feeling that burn in the right thigh. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Awesome. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Stepping the right foot back to meet the left. High plank. Again, option, take your flow, or downward facing dog. Staying in your dog for a few breaths, slowing that breath down. Dropping the knees down to the mat. We have a few more minutes to practice kind of an interesting back bend. It's called Camel Pose. So you're basically standing on your knees. You can tuck your toes under so that your heels are a little higher, or you place blocks by your ankles. And you just start to do a backstroke with the arms, leading with your pinky. And then you're going to plant the heel of your right hand on your heel. And then reach that left arm up. This is half camel. Option to stay here, relaxing through the head and the neck. Or also ground that left hand onto your heel. You're going to really feel your thighs turn on here, core turn on, and then slowly start to relax the head and the neck back. Lots of breath here. Come out the way you came in. One hand comes forward, then the other. Whew. And we'll practice that one more time. For those that took half camel, let's lead with the left this time. Reach that right arm up, option to stay here, or take it all the way back. Come out the same way you came in. Awesome. Coming down to table. We're going to counter that with a cat stretch. So really rounding through the spine here. And then let's come into a bound angle pose, seated. Bottoms of the feet come together. Scoot your hips towards your heels. If that feels okay, a little bit more of an intense stretch in the inner thighs. We're going to butterfly the knees a little. Inhale, exhale, and then slowly start to fold forward, walking those hands forward, relaxing through the head and the neck. walk the hands back up and make your way onto your back. Keeping the knees bent wide to the outer edges of the mat. Your feet are wide, arms stretched out. We're slowly just going to windshield wipe with the knees back and forth. Feeling that low back, mid back, get a bit of a massage here. And then bring the knees to center, come to stillness, extend those legs. Bring the arms, you can keep them out wide or bring them down alongside the body. And just melt into your mat. Do a scan of your body. How's it feeling now? My legs are burning, I know that. You always have an option to stay longer in your Shavasana. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.